I've been wanting to say this shit to y'all for years, respectfully, to the black Hebrew Israelites. What purpose do y'all serve, bro? Every time I see you niggas, y'all standing on street corners, dressed like superheroes and barbarians, just yelling at people. All y'all want to do is know shit? What purpose do that serve? Y'all don't got no money. Every time I see y'all on the corner somewhere, freezing or sweating. Y'all ain't got no building. Y'all don't make no bread. Y'all contribute shit but to cause confusion and disruption amongst people. Y'all don't help nobody, bro. Dead ass. Bunch of fucking angry black men trying to find their way. Won't y'all go get a job, son? Huh? Won't y'all find a way to bring some money to your organization so y'all can help people? Only thing I see you niggas do is yell at people and insult people. Y'all don't contribute shit to society. Know what I mean? Because you got spikes on your fucking wrist and you got a turban and cape. I'm supposed to listen to you, son? Fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas look like a 70s street gang. That shit is nasty work, son. I can't stand you niggas. Respectfully. I don't give a fuck how much you know, nigga. I just want to know shit. My kids can't eat no books, nigga. Get some money. Broke ass, angry niggas, man. That get on my nerves.
Well, I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, man. Well, you heard that madman right there. You know, he had a lot to say. And the first thing I picked up was that this man is phony as hell, quoting the Belly movie. You know what I mean? Salakia. Yeah, quoting the Belly movie. That his daughter can't eat books, son. You know, that was DMX when he was having that conversation with Nas in the car. He said the same thing to Nas. My daughter can't eat books, right? And he also said, you just want to know shit. The scripture says that knowledge is going to be the stability of the times. See, when these times hit and they're around the corner, he's gonna be the same ninja, right? With all that tough talk, running to Esau to take that C hit, right? And then when Esau come down on his ass, he gonna be the same ninja looking for us, right? And that's right, we are wearing capes. We are superheroes. You know, if it wasn't for this truth, imagine how many everybody that's in this congregation, you know, that has turned their life around. You know, think about what they were doing before they heard this word, right? Drug dealing, probably, you know, robbing, stealing, whatever lifestyle you lived, right? It wasn't righteous, okay? But thanks to the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? That put the spirit on the elders, right? You know, to teach us this truth, right? And as the scripture says, my sheep will hear my voice and follow. If it wasn't for this ministry, if it wasn't for this counsel, right? For this truth that came upon us, we'd probably be dead in jail or living that same wicked lifestyle, lost. Lost, just like you. You talking about what are we doing for our people? What are you doing? Sitting there talking shit behind a screen, all right? Talk about get money. What are you doing for your people? How many lives did this truth save? You ain't going to the church talking that shit, right? Why? Because the church ain't telling you can't get a lineup, you can't eat pork, you can't be an adulterer, you can't celebrate this, you can't do that. Right? The church ain't telling you that, so you fine with it. Right? Salakia. You're fine with it. You know what I mean? Let me shut this off. Salakia, bear with me. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, this man is just angry that, you know, we're shedding light on all this wickedness. And he's fine where he's at. All right, he wants to stay here in Babylon, right? Chasing that bag, because it's a lot easier. That's what you call a weak ninja. Or we're going to see what your daughter's going to be eating in the time of the famine, right? Because the Lord said, my servants shall eat. All right? The ones that are in the street corner, the one that you're scoffing, the one that you're making fun of. We're going to see who has the last laugh, right? So, we're going to start off with the book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 4.
There's the book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh.
You see? So he talking about my daughter can't eat no book, son. But the Lord said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Lord, right, of Yahweh. This truth. Okay? This is how we're supposed to live. That's why you are going to end up in the news soon, and your daughter won't have anybody to feed her. Right? You want to scoff at the men of the Lord that are trying to gather the elect. Okay? You're going to end up either in a hospital, okay? Or you're going to end up dead. Right? Because you want to chase that bag. Well, we're here to, Salakia, we're here to live by every word that the Lord has spoken, right? Okay? So you're right. Your daughter can't eat no books, okay? But guess what? The Lord will feed his sheep, man. The Lord feeds his sheep. That's what we were commanded to do. The Lord said, if you love me, feed my sheep. And that's what we're doing. All right? We ain't going to listen to no crusty ass. We ain't telling you to listen to us. Why is it bothering you? You got to understand why. These people are living in darkness. And when you shed that light, you see they're like vampires, right? They just want to close the curtain so that light doesn't shed upon them, right? So nobody sees the nasty filth, right, in their spirit. Okay? You got to ask yourself that. Why he mad? We ain't telling you to listen. Just some crusty ass ninja behind a damn phone talking shit. Kissing Esau's ass. Yes, massa. Yes, massa. Yes, massa. That's you. Talk about respectfully. We ain't got no respect for crusty ass ninjas like you, man. Now let's go to the book of let's go to 2 Peter's chapter 3 and verse 3.
There's the book of 2 Peter's chapter 3 and verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts.
You see, scoffers, man. And this is where we at. We're in the last days. You can see it. Okay? We got rumors of wars, nations rising against nations, right? Okay? World War III at the brinks, right? Okay? This devil's coming with great wrath soon, right? You can smell it in the air, man. That persecution's going to come soon. Okay? We in the latter time. And it ain't no coincidence that ninjas like this are coming out of the woodworks everywhere. Talking about, respectfully, I hate y'all niggas. Get money. You know what I mean? Get money, but he looked broke himself. Talk about my daughter don't eat no books. We're going to see what you're going to cook your daughter on the day that Esau ain't going to let you get no food. And you're going to find out that it's the Lord that was going to allow you to eat. You see? But it's going to be too late. Right? You wanted to walk after your own lust. The Lord is going to say, tell your God. Right? Tell your God. Tell money to save you. Okay? Since you lusted after it, now tell money to save you. Okay? See how much you're going to get in those days. See how far you're going to get. All right? You're responsible for your own house. And you're right. Okay? You're right. Your daughter can't eat books. But guess what? Having your house in order, right? She shall want of nothing. Because the Lord is the provider. Okay? But we're going to see in those days. Unless you repent, we're going to see in those days. Keep walking after your own lust. All right? You know? So let's go to the book of John. go to chapter 15. We're going to start at verse 18.
There's the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
You see? And that's what's going on. That's why that man said, I hate y'all respectfully. Okay?
If ye were of the world would love his own.
You see, if we were just like him, hey, he would have had no problem, right? He would have had no problem with us being just like him. Yeah, let's get that bag, son. Yo, roll up, right? Yo, what you doing tonight? Where them hoes at, right? And there ain't nothing wrong with getting women, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with letting your head down from time to time, but guess what? We're here to push this word first and foremost, okay? We're here to bring down this kingdom. We're here to hasten the day of the Lord's coming, okay? But guess what? They want to stay here, just like Israel back in the wilderness. They wanted to go back to Egypt, all right, and stay under the Pharaoh's shadow, man. It ain't no different, okay? And that's why they hate us, because they love it here. Who knows what that man does behind the closet, man? You see? And he could smell it in the air. His spirit is bothered. Because, like I say, ain't nobody telling you to stop and listen. Ain't nobody telling you to listen. Why I gotta listen? Ain't nobody forcing you to listen, man. Okay?
But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
You see? They got that Cain spirit, you know, that envy, that bullshit, right? Just because they can't understand it, they don't want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? And they can't be a part of it because the Lord ain't choose him. All right? That's his lot. That's what he was made to do. His spirit was sent back to scoff, man, and to be an example, to be a 2/3, to fulfill that lot, right? Because somebody's got to play the role. And that's what he's here for, man. He's got to play that role, that 2/3, man. Okay? And that's why the world hates us, because we're not part of the world. Okay? We're here to bring this world down. We're here to bring the end of Esau. Right? We're here to bring the end of drugs. Right? Robbery, murder. Right? Sexual immorality. Okay? We're here to bring that down. And they don't want that. So they hate us for it. Because they know that ever since that the prophet's been on the scene, okay, it's like we've been circling the walls of Jericho, man. This shit's coming down. All right? So, respectfully, we're going to move on. We're going to go back to the book of John, chapter 3, and verse 17.
There's the book of John, chapter 3, and verse 17. For Yahweh sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. He that believeth on him is not condemned.
He that believeth on him, every word, right, is not condemned.
But he that believeth not is condemned already.
No, but read that again.
But he that believeth, Salakia, not in condemned already.
No, not in, is.
Not is, Salakia.
Read that one more time.
But he that believeth not is condemned already.
You see, so he that believeth not is condemned already. That man is condemned already, man. Okay? He was probably the same spirit, and most likely, telling them to crucify Yahweh Shai and let Barnabas go. I believe it's Barnabas or Barabbas. I forgot his name. Barnabas. I believe it was Barnabas. Okay? To let him go. And yelling, crucify Yahweh Shai, right? He was the same one saying they want Caesar, right? They don't want Yahweh Shai to reign over them. Okay? This man is condemned already.
Because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Yahweh.
You see? Because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son, right? Of Yahweh, which is Yahweh Shai.
And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world.
That light is come into the world.
And men love darkness. This
man loves darkness. He don't want to be reproved, right?
Rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
You see? That's why he don't want people to know the filthy shit that he does behind the scenes, right? Talking about get money. Yeah, what else are you doing? Right? That you don't want the brothers out there, right, correcting the correcting this filthy society.
For every one that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved.
See what I'm saying? So this man doesn't want to correct himself, man. And he doesn't want to show his shame. Hey, it might be too much to bear. He act like a man in front of the camera, but who knows what he really is off camera. You feel me? That man might be he might be a Saudi, we don't know. These evil spirits just don't have any boundaries, man. You see? Unless you come back to the light, right? And shed that darkness off, we don't know what you're doing, man, and you don't want to be reproved. But guess what? The Lord does. Because why? The eyes of the Lord is brighter, 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Okay? You can hide from us, but you can't hide from him. So at the end of the day, judgment is still going to come. Whether you like it or not. Call us Power Rangers, 70s gangs, whatnot. It don't matter. We're going to see in those times that are coming. We're going to see all that tough talk. Keep, as they say, right? In the streets, that how they say, keep that energy. Right? Like, as that worldly saying, man, keep that energy. Okay? We're going to see how tough you are when these calamities come. All right? Matter of fact, we're going to close it with that. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. All right? Chapter 1. Let's start at verse 20.
There's the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets.
You see? And that's the prophets, right? Out there in the streets, right? Crying out, right? With wisdom. Oh, y'all just want to know, son. Y'all just want to know, son. You're going to want to know something too soon. You're going to want to know a lot. And we're not going to be found, man. Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse, and the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying.
You see, we're out there uttering the words of wisdom, right? The words that the Lord put in us, right?
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
You see, you just want to know, my daughter can't eat no books. Come up with your own damn lines, right? Sitting there thinking like men ain't old enough to know that, that line came out from the movie Belly 20 plus years ago. You're stupid. You see, you're a simple one, right? You're a scorner, right? You're a fool. You hate knowledge. And that's why you're not going to be stable in those times, man. You're going to find out the hard way, right? What did it say? They shall know it, death by pain. You're going to find out.
Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refused.
Because I have called. And how did he call? Through the men of the Lord that are out there. And what are you doing? Refusing. Talking your shit, right? Behind the camera, talking your shit. Respectfully hating us. How the hell can you respectfully hate somebody? Right? Well, guess what? We don't like you either, man. You don't have to be a part of this. We don't need people like you. You right where you need to be, all right? So you could be part of that barbecue, right? Hey, if you're there, it's cool. Better chance for me to make it. So at the end of the day, it's all good. Keep talking your shit.
I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
And no man regarded.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity.
He will do what?
I will laugh at your calamity.
You see, he's going to laugh at your calamity. The Lord is going to laugh at you. Okay?
I will mock when your fear cometh.
He's going to mock when your fear cometh. All that tough shit. Get some money. Get some money. When you're on the floor, right? Saying, please God, calling on the wrong names because you got no knowledge. You ain't take time to learn, right? Your daughter couldn't eat books. Okay? We're going to see then. Okay? Go ahead.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
You see? You're going to seek him, man. When them days come, and that's even if you make it that far. Okay? Who knows? Hey, we might get a report that you got smoked this week. Who knows? Okay? But if the Lord, right, allows you to make it, right, to these last days, right, to Jacob's trouble and all that, we're going to find out how tough you are, man. We're going to find out. And guess what? The Lord's going to laugh at you. How's he going to laugh at you? He's going to laugh through us. Okay? He's going to laugh through us. We're going to laugh at you. Okay? How do they say? Those who laugh last, laugh better, or something like that. Okay? It's how they say, man. It's a cold world, man. All right? You're going to find out that the 1/3 is the real family, right? Right? It's the real family that's going to treat you with real love, man. Okay? All your boys and everybody else is going to turn their back on you. It's going to be a free-for-all. And all them men you're getting money with, they're going to backstab you. Hey, they might kill you. Okay? Remember, the Lord is he creates those spirits for vengeance, man. And it could be your closest homie to take you out, man. Be so hungry to eat your daughter in front of you, man. That's how bad things are going to get. And you don't have the protection of the Lord. The Lord's going to laugh at you. Imagine that. The only one that can save you is going to laugh at you. All right? So this is just another example, Israel, of what not to be. Okay? There's going to be a lot more scoffers. It's going to get worse. But they all going to find out. All right? So this was just a quick hit exposing, another scoffer, showing that we're in the latter times and these things were written about, and the Lord warned us about people like this, So, hey, just rejoice. Rejoice because we're in the right direction. All right? And he's just a token of that. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA.
DTA.
Ababa Bab.
Ababa Bab.
Kum Yasharala.
Kum Yashwala.